In a small peaceful village in kingdom there lived an old man. He was poor with little money and no family except for his son. The old man earned his living by collecting firewood from the nearby forest and selling it in the village. Although he was poor, the old man was well known throughout the village and even the entire kingdom for two things: his wise words and his magnificent white horse. People from all over the kingdom and even from distant lands would come just to see the horse. Many rich men offered the old man large sums of money for the horse. Even the king, who was known to be jealous and proud, wanted the horse for himself. The king sent his men several times to buy the horse, offering gold coins and treasures beyond imagination. But every time someone offered to buy the horse, the old man would smile gently and say, "This horse is not just an animal, it is a part of my family. How can I sell a family member for money? No, I cannot sell my horse. It is too precious to me." People thought the old man was foolish for turning down so much money. The old man was firm in his decision. To him, the horse was a loyal companion and he would not trade it for anything in the world. One morning, the old man woke up to find that his horse was missing from its stable. The stable door was wide open and the horse was nowhere to be found. The old man was heartbroken. He searched the entire village and the surrounding forest, asking everyone he met if they had seen his horse, but no one knew where it had gone. News of the missing horse spread quickly through the village, and soon a crowd gathered around the old man's house. The villagers, who had always been curious about the old man and his horse, started talking among themselves. One man said, "We knew this would happen sooner or later. The old man was too poor to protect such a valuable horse. Someone must have stolen it." Another added, "If only he had sold the horse to the king when he had the chance. He could have lived comfortably in his old age, but now he has nothing." The villagers shook their heads in pity, thinking the old man had made a terrible mistake by not selling the horse. But the old man didn't seem upset. He simply smiled and said, "All I know is that my horse is not in the stable. That is the truth for now. The rest we will see." The villagers were puzzled by the old man's calmness. They couldn't understand how he could be so peaceful when he had just lost his most valuable horse. A month passed and the old man continued with his simple life. He collected firewood, sold it in the village, and took care of his small home. He didn't complain or feel sorry for himself. Then one night the horse came back on its own, and it wasn't alone. It had brought with it 12 wild horses of the same breed. The old man couldn't believe his eyes. The horse, which everyone thought was lost forever, had come back and brought more horses with it. When the villagers heard the news, they rushed to the old man's house to see the miracle. They were amazed and couldn't stop talking about it. One villager said, "You were right, old man. Losing the horse was not bad luck. It was a blessing. Now you have 13 horses and you can become a rich man. You can sell these horses and live like a king." The old man, however, didn't seem excited. He simply smiled and said, "All I know is that 13 horses have come to my stable. That is the truth for now. The rest we will see." The villagers were again puzzled by the old man's reaction. They couldn't understand why he wasn't overjoyed by his sudden good fortune. The old man's son started training the wild horses, but just 3 days later he fell from one of the horses and broke his leg. Once again the villagers gathered around the old man's house. They shook their heads sadly, feeling sorry for the old man. One of them said, "This is terrible. These horses, which we thought were a blessing, have turned out to be a curse. Now your only son is injured and can't work. How will he support you in your old age? How will he get married and have a family?" But the old man remained calm, just as he always did. He looked at the villagers and said, "All I know is that my son has broken his leg. That is the truth for now. The rest we will see." The villagers were amazed at how the old man could stay so calm in the face of such misfortune. Not long after, the kingdom was attacked by a powerful enemy. The king's army was small, so all the young men in the village were forced to join the fight. Only the old man's son was spared because of his broken leg. Once again, the villagers came to the old man's house, but this time they were crying. "You are right, old man," they said. "Your son's broken leg has turned out to be a blessing. He doesn't have to go to war and his life is saved. But our sons are gone and we don't know if they will ever return." The old man listened to the villagers and then said, All I know is that your sons have gone to fight for the kingdom. That is the truth for now. Whether this will turn out to be a blessing or a curse, no one knows. The rest we will see. We continued. Instead of judging every event as good or bad, learn to accept life as it comes. Focus on your actions and thoughts and try to live happily. Don't let other people's opinions make you restless. True happiness comes from within, not from what others say. And so the old man taught the villagers a valuable lesson. Life is unpredictable and we can't always see the bigger picture. What seems bad today might turn out to be good tomorrow. The key is to stay calm, do your best, and keep moving forward without getting caught up in judging every little thing. If you enjoyed this story and the lesson it carries, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.